Hi guys, Harry here, and Eve of the Daleks is almost here, and that is great since we've just finished the Flux and we're going straight into a special. I love it when we don't have to wait like a year for like from one series to the end of to the start from one end of a series to the start of another series, because it is great that we can just go straight from one Doctor Who series to a Doctor Who special. And obviously in 2022 it's going to be quite thin on the TV episodes, as we're just going to have the specials of Doctor Who for 2022. But I think it is great that we have a special so quickly after it. Hopefully we get some like some questions we still have from the Flux into the special, but hopefully I feel like it's just going to be like a fun romp through like this Groundhog Day scenario, and hopefully like new fans can come in and enjoy it, because I know my family that I watch it with, my mum and dad, they didn't really get the Doctor Who series because they skipped the series before the Flux, and it was like kind of just on the Flux. And even then, I don't think all the questions were answered, like the Doctor chucking the fob watch away. But anyway, I know I've been away for a week because I was unwell. It wasn't COVID, I did a test and I'm fine, I was just unwell. But now I'm feeling better, and also there was construction work outside as well, like a week ago. So the mic would have picked it up, I'm pretty sure. But they're not here now, and I'm feeling a lot better, so I can get this video out for you. If you still want to know my video like that I had planned to do on the Flux, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see that video, and I will get it out for you guys. But I just thought I'd do the Eve of the Daleks trailer, as it is coming very soon, and I cannot wait for it. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe, also leave a like, and also comment down below. And let's get into the video. So, the Eve of the Daleks trailer opens on Alf Storage, an Alf Storage warehouse facility, and it is obviously where we meet the probably two main characters, Sarah, played by Aislinn B, and Nick, played by Ajahn Samon. I think that's how you say their names. Let me know down in the comments below if I am butchering them. I am sorry if I am. Sorry to the actors. Sorry to anyone who is mad at me for pronouncing the names. But let me know down in the comments below how I should pronounce them, and I'll get better on pronouncing the actors' names. But we have them in a Groundhog Day like scenario, and they are basically reliving the same night over and over again. It's kind of weird because there's like maybe a relationship between them, like there was in another Dalek special like quite a while ago now, Resolution, between the two characters, and maybe there isn't one between them, but there seems to be like at least a somewhat relationship between them, because they kind of act like the characters in Resolution. Like, he is really happy to see her, and she's more passive. So, but I could be wrong, but it seems like there is a relationship between them, like in Resolution. So we see past them greeting each other, we see the man Nick walking down this corridor, like obviously normal warehouse, and a Dalek comes along and kills him. Dr. Dan Yaz rush through, like alarm, running. See that they've just exited the TARDIS, I think, because you can see the TARDIS back there, and then it resets again to the opening, of which we see the Alf warehouse, Alf Storage warehouse facility, and we see Nick and Sarah again, like they're greeting, and then they're like, wait, didn't this just happen? And also then after we see Dan, Yaz and the Doctor, and Dan's like, is someone getting a strange sense of deja vu? So the characters know they're stuck in a time loop, like we've seen with other time loops, like Groundhog Day. Obviously, the main character, and he knows he's stuck in a time loop, and of course, these characters know that they're stuck in a time loop. It seems like, and instead of the Daleks, like I mentioned from Resolution, and that I think it's going back to the Russell T Davies era Daleks, because they obviously got all destroyed in the last New Year special. But again, the Daleks were just destroyed like a week or 2 weeks ago, and they're back. They were destroyed in the flux, which should have wiped them out, but they're back, and I predicted they would be back anyway. I didn't think this would be the end of the Cybermen, the Sontarans, or the Daleks. And the Daleks are back, which probably the Sontarans and Cybermen won't be too far behind, but obviously they're the main enemies of the Doctor, so I just can't wait to see either of the Daleks. Anyway, they have some new weapons, though, even though it is the Russell T Davies era Daleks, and they have like a gun with multiple like bullets, but when they fire, it's the normal beam, so I don't know where that is, and it looks like sort of like a blowtorch function, which we've seen, I think, once in the Russell T Davies era, like to cut through walls and doors. It seems like that they have that, so I don't know if they'll factor into the story, but more menacing maybe design, because I mean Chibnall has been quite good at making the Daleks pretty scary, so hopefully that will continue. But it's could go very well or badly in this episode, because Doctor Who is the show that can either do this kind of Groundhog Day loop scenario well or badly, as I just said, and we'll just have to wait and see what the result is. Now, I want to focus on Nick and Sarah, the two main characters that will probably be in this episode. I think they'll just be one-time characters. Nick, I think, will be like, he'll work his way up. Maybe it will be like Resolution, I keep mentioning that, where he kind of like save his girlfriend, so not too much going on there. But Sarah seems to be like no more than she's letting on, because she is the only one we see in the trailer not to be killed by a Dalek. We see Nick killed by a Dalek, and we see, more importantly, the Doctor, Yaz, and Dan killed by a Dalek. So that's a big thing, but obviously it will loop back. I think because when we see a character die, it will loop back. Anytime the Daleks kill a character, I think it will loop back, and then obviously last 5-10 minutes, the Doctor will save it, the time loop will be broken. But we see that, but she's the only character I think we see in the trailer not to die. It could be just be that they didn't put her in, or one of her deaths reveals too much about something. But also, she reveals, as I say, the situation to Nick on what's happening. I know it's not too much of like a stretch to think that. I mean, there have been alien attacks in the past, but humans in Doctor Who have just kind of ignored that. Maybe it's too big with the flux now, but it still doesn't really make sense how she would know what is happening. I mean, she's probably smart, and she makes that connection, like 2 + 2 = 4. So she obviously makes that connection and explains it to Nick before he can. But it's just something to mention that she seems a little too smart. So I would keep an eye on Sarah, that character, like going into the episode. And then at the end, when we see the title sequence, well, the Eve of the Daleks, that is going to be called, the TARDIS is in the back, and it's like cracked, and it's like releasing a red colour. Normally I wouldn't put too much into it, but this is obviously going over everything I've seen, and with the flux just happening and like the division, maybe the TARDIS can't keep the fob watch away from the Doctor for long, or maybe it's something with the flux happening, like the TARDIS, because the TARDIS was caught in it. Like maybe there is something wrong with the TARDIS. But I, more than anything, I can't wait for this trailer, and I hope you guys can't wait for it either. So let me know down in the comments below how excited you are for this trailer, and what you thought of what I saw, and if you've seen anything I haven't. Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like as well, and I will see you in the next one.